What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing today? Listen, we got some cool stuff to do today. I'll show you the cars. Well, they're still here. Actually, we're gonna go back to the shop here. It's actually my birthday today, guys. I know. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I've turned 22. That's a lie, but it is my birthday today. Honestly, that's the truth. It is my birthday. You probably won't. This video will probably be loaded up on a day after my birthday or something, like probably this weekend sometime. But my birthday is November 18th, which is obviously today, Friday. So I'm trying to celebrate it, but I'm at work here, which is cool, but not cool, you know. But I do have a good video for you guys today. We actually got a very, very large shipment in of parts, and they're the parts for both of these ZL1s, and here they are. As you can tell, there's a lot of boxes. So basically what this video is going to be about is we're going to open these suckers up. You guys are going to be able to see what's all in them, and check out, you know, the stuff that we got. I already know what it is. It's the blowers and the heads for the ZL1s. So I already know what's in there, but here's your chance to actually see the work that Faster Proms, Jeremy from ATOTO down in Tampa, Florida does. And I'm excited to see the heads because I've never had any heads done through him. But I'm excited to see what they look like. I know what the blowers look like, and they do look really, really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open these boxes up. I don't think I'm going to do my head mount on this one. Maybe I will. Yeah, you know what? I will do my head mount, and then we'll get everything out on the floor or on the table here or something, and then I'll take the camera off my head, and we'll see close-ups of the heads and everything. Be back in a minute, guys. Look at that. That is freaking amazing. No! right, guys, we're back. Got all the parts out of the boxes, got the boxes put away, as you guys can see, and had a lot of fun in the process. So, whew, I'm out of breath. Oh, I'm out of breath. That was a lot of work. A lot of work to unpack all this stuff. Very heavy stuff. Each of these blowers weighs 70 pounds. The heads probably weigh 70 pounds each, or 70 pounds for the pair too. So, whew, got my workout for today. On my birthday of all things. All right, well, let's take a look at some of the stuff that we got. As you can see, here's the blower porting. Here's the inside porting of the snout. We have our 2.31 upper pulley. This will get us to 13.5 psi, give or take. Oh, we gotta get out of the sun. We have our ported throttle body, very nicely done from Faster Proms. These guys really know their stuff when it comes to porting and getting power out of these LSA engines. Let me tell you. Here's the other blower. Again, another 2.31 pulley, full porting inside of the snout. All right, well, let's move the blower over here, and what we'll do is we'll look at one head, because pretty much they're all going to be the same anyways. So there's no point in, whew, man, that blower is like really reflecting. There's no point in looking at all four of them. They're all going to be the same port job. Now, basically what was done to these heads here, I'll get a visual this way. Basically what was done to these heads here were they're fully hand ported on the exhaust side. Turn them around here. On the intake side, fully ported. I don't know if you guys can see in here. And the exhaust. They were 5-angle valve jobbed. Freaking sun. 5-angle valve job on both the intake and exhaust. And then both these heads were actually machined. If I remember correctly, what Jeremy told me was they're machined 30 thousandths maybe. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. If you guys want to know, give him a shout. I'll have all of his information in the description below. But he's going to know a little bit better. But I know they pick up about a 1/4 of a point compression, 1/4 to maybe a 1/2 point compression of the stock motors, which I think are really, really low compression, like 9 to 1 or something. So they should put these motors to like a, 9 to 3, 9 to 4 maybe, give or take. But like I said, double check with Jeremy. He's going to know more about it than I will. I just basically had him do the complete package. These are also port matched to the blowers as well. So these things are going to flow like crazy. They're going to really make some power. Looks like there's new guides in here as well. There's the inside of the intake port, as you guys can see. Very nicely done. Try to get some, there we go. There's the exhaust port. We'll open up the exhaust valve. You guys can actually see down inside of there. And that's the exhaust port. Let's turn around and take a look at the intake port again. There we go. Ready, guys? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. Too much darkness. There we go. Right about there. You can see the port all the way down to the stem. Very nicely done with that as well. Yeah, these things, I'm pretty confident that these heads are going to really, really make a difference here. So we got all the parts. We got the blowers, got the heads, got the throttle bodies. A day or two ago, we actually got the E85 for this vehicle here, and got the head gaskets. We're actually doing ARP head bolts in both of these vehicles. just to keep the heads held down and anything from nothing from happening to them, the head gaskets and stuff. What else? Also, what was shipped in with the E85 was the injectors, 1000cc injectors on both of these vehicles, and thermal reduction plates on both these vehicles. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on in these vehicles, guys. These things are going to be wild, crazy ZL1s that are being built right here this season. As you guys know, these are like, this is third and fourth ZL1 that I've had in the shop here in a matter of 2 months. So I mean, these things are probably going to be the highest horsepower ones so far out of all of them. We're not really sure what we're going to see out of them horsepower wise, but we shall see what they make. This one here is going to be a full E85 car, where this one back here is going to be a full meth car. So they're probably going to put down different numbers, which is going to be pretty cool to see what a full E85 car does compared to a 93 octane methanol car does. That's going to be what's interesting about both these builds here, is they both got the same exact parts. Everything's the same except for the methanol and the E85 on this one, guys. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for today's little video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me unpack this shit and all these awesome freaking parts that we got in today. So here you go. Here's a nice big picture. That's the one blower, all the heads, and then we have the other blower here. Again, like usual, subscribe. That's the only way you're going to be able to keep up with all the fun, cool shit that we're doing here. The other thing is, I got my shirts and my hoodies for sale in the description. Go check that out. It's going through teespring.com/Diablo Formula Racing. Go buy that stuff. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook, Diablo Formula Racing. Please, guys, do me a favor. Go hit that shit up and make it happen. Like, subscribe, follow. Deuces.